They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lumberjacks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Fields. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Fields to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now, faking the give. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain of 16 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And he will go all the way. Trey McBride. Touchdown Lumberjacks. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Steelers first down.
Now a run on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
First down. Fields. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. Little's kick is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
1st and 10. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter.
Jets 14, Steelers 3.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Micah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 3rd and long. Now Fields. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the outside, he's got Waddle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Achane. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
One more time, it's Achane. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is going to be out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
come this far. I get the feeling they want more than 3. So here they will go for it on 4th and goal. Fields to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Back to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back, looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Back to the air one more time. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
By T.J. Watt. A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Jets 14, Steelers 3.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Fields from the pistol. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll be 3rd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Fields. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Fields to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to see.
He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
First down. Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. Now, Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their...
In trouble, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a loose football. One of the Steelers has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught left side by Waddle. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here at the 44.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Fields now on 2nd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tapped?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Lumberjacks will take over possession here at the 44. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground is Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader who you know in the Zephyr. Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new Rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever. forever, forever, forever. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward.
Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. And that's a curious one. Just going to take a knee here. The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. McBride is the motion man. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Lumberjacks. His first touchdown of the new campaign. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lumberjacks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Not sure I see the logic there. He's just going to take a knee down. Okay. On comes the punter now. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is
and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere and allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Mike, the courage it takes to call that play so deep on your side of the field, and as a quarterback, they send that call in. You don't have a choice. You have to find a way to make this play work and pick up that first down.
He'll run again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Lumberjacks looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This placed in the back of the leg. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete...
He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A 1st down throw for Fields. Going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Once again, it's Achane. That's a short pickup to about the 47. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Here's Achane. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2. What do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here.
That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point is good. And the Lumberjacks stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Fields. That one taken in right side by Legette. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak.
It's always... Anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. He'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They go play action with Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Steelers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 3. Back to throw is Fields. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. Now a second timeout called by the defense. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Lumberjacks send out their punter. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Play action now for Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
Fields from the gun on third down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll stick with him again. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues. They'll stay on the ground. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Fields. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Fields. draws a sack. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
To 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Achane. A second effort, and he is in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Lumberjacks stretch things out even further.
Lumberjacks 49, Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Fields now. That one complete to Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
They tried the same thing, and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Whoa. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play action, here's Fields. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing is Fields. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Fields from the pistol. This one complete to Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Fields to throw for it. That one intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Fields to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. On first and 10, Fields. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A first down throw for Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you've just got to catch the ball.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Lumberjacks 56, Steelers 28. Cam Little to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the...